Hello, this is another quick video update from the painting desk. This time something different. I do occasional 2mm stuff for customer Jeff. Hi Jeff. He always sends me these wonderful, these are actually DBA half scale bases, and what it is basically is a project whereby Jeff kind of has all these DBA armies stored in cigar boxes, so I always call them cigar box armies, on half scale bases, so they're like 20mm frontage bases. And he plays on like a board the size of a chessboard, really, a 1 foot square board. I just think it's a wonderful thing, and I've actually been very inspired by it. Anyway, just to try and go in, so the way they arrive is everything is on the bases, textured bases, and all I have to do is, everything's labelled, all I have to do, give them a good black prime, bases and all, and figures, and then begin to pick out the colours in accordance with the instructions, painting instructions that Jeff sends me. I've been doing this for a long time, and I think that I've got a bit of an eye in now for it. So what we have here are deluge Swedes, different types there. It is difficult in this scale to show the difference between different types of troops, particularly in a number like this where you have Tartars, Cossacks, but again, I get quite detailed painting references with them, and I managed to do a reasonable job. So we have like for the Streltsy there with one unit yellow, I guess they were sort of caftans, one unit red, pike and shot units. It's a challenge. Here we are, Turks, and we have Turks, Ottoman Turks, and what's the one at the front here? Oh no, there's Swedes. Polish, yeah. So that's they're for Jeff. They're going to be packed up and sent back to him tomorrow. I wouldn't really do any more 2mm stuff commercially because I just think that it's a challenge. I enjoy the challenge, but they're when you get to a certain age, the old eye strain is something you have to consider. But I'm always happy when I send them back to him. I've done the very best job I can. I'm also doing some, they look a bit shiny there, but these are Lowland Scots, I think, for Graham C. Probably painted 1,000 figures for Graham, and we're still going. They look a bit shiny because they've only just been, I satin varnished them. I don't know if Graham does give them a coat of matte afterwards, but I'll just go in. Even though they're shiny, you can't really appreciate them looking like that. But yeah, on the subject, there's some more to do tomorrow. On the subject of small scale, which is really wanted to be the subject of this video, I collect 3mm figures, ancients, for DBA on standard 40mm frontage bases. So whereas in 15mm you would have, say, 4 Roman heavy infantry on a 40mm base, I can get 8, 16, 21, 48 of them. And I really like the appearance. So I've got 8 armies out there in my box, 8 different ancient armies. I can't list them, but I've got Republican Romans, I've got Celts, I've got Celtiberian Spanish, I've got Macedonian, I have Greek hoplites, I have classical Indian, and I don't know what else I've got out there. Anyway, I've got 8 complete armies out there that I play out again on a very small board. I just wanted to show, which is the difference in scale between 2mm Irregular Miniatures and 3mm by Magister Militum, and there's some more there ready to go. For a long time I've been tempted I still have the original Fire and Fury rules, the regimental, the brigade rules, and I love those rules when they came out. I think it was about 1990, was it? And I've always intended to do a return of some kind to that project, and maybe I will. I just thought with 2mm figures, just imagine 10 bases of those as a brigade. Yeah, it could really be on a much smaller frontage than the main game. But that's just something I'm thinking about. It's a crazy scale, really. But when you get hundreds or thousands of them, they really do look like an army. Anyway, I'm not going to rabbit on anymore. It's evening time now, and I'm just having a glass of wine. And so tomorrow I've got, as I say, more English Civil War. I will do another video of those because I've got quite a lot of these. When they're finished, they're not so shiny. They look good. Also, there are some AB early French Napoleonics. I'm just starting to block in the main colours on them. I've got about 150 of those to do for Bill in Australia. It's a very nice, sample, and he likes my style, and I have no doubt whatsoever that I can match this with my finished figures. But those AB figures are beautiful things, aren't they? So I've got about 150 of those to do, and also I've got the big ongoing Pony Wars, which is about, I think it's 700 plus figures, 20mm quality cast. I'm doing in monthly batches of about £300 worth, really. So this month's batch is 60 mounted Indian warriors, braves, and again they come all pre-undercoated and on individual bases. So that's it. I call myself, I've been painting figures for a long time. I call my painting service Advance the Colours, which is a bit corny, but it's the only thing I could come up with. But I have steady, regular custom, and certainly I've got enough demand to keep me painting into next year. And actually next year I actually hit my state pension age. So, but I'll keep going with this as long as my hand-eye coordination holds up. I'll continue to do it. Anyway, I'm going to have another glass of wine now. One thing is that I never paint in the evenings. I'm a sort of, I paint during the day. I put about 30 hours a week into this. But the evenings are my time. So I can have a glass of wine, listen to a bit of music, and relax. Thanks for watching. Cheers.